Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is a video on natural glam. First, I'll be starting with my micellar cleansing water from Garnier to cleanse her face to prep it for foundation. And what the micellar water does is cleanses the face of any dirt and old makeup, and also hydrates prior to me priming her skin. Next, I'm going in with my Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Primer to get her skin ready for foundation. And you're just gonna dab it into the skin. I'll be taking a spoolie to brush her eyebrows up to get them ready for me to fill them in and conceal them. I'm using a regular dark brown eyebrow pencil from the beauty supply store. You can get this at your nearest beauty supply store. I do like to use other brands as far as like Sephora, Anastasia Beverly Hills, pomades, and I will have more YouTube videos on that. But for now, I'm using a regular eyebrow pencil from the beauty supply store in dark brown, and I'm just taking it and using light strokes to shade in her eyebrows and get them all filled in. I'm now taking a flat brush and using my LA Girl Pro in the color Fawn to conceal her eyebrows up underneath and on top as well. So once you have carved out your eyebrow, you're going to drag the concealer down onto the lid to prep the lid for eyeshadow. So I'm taking another fluffy brush and blending everything out, buffing everything out, making sure the concealer is blended. It's very fundamental when doing makeup that you blend so everything looks polished when you finish. I did go in with my Airspun setting powder prior to me applying eyeshadow on the lid. The setting powder is good for creasing when applying eyeshadow, so I did apply that. You can use any type of setting powder to apply on the lid. But however, I'm taking a brown shadow and going in on her lid, something very neutral and natural, not too much, just to give a natural glam, because that's what we're going for. Gonna take some liquid liner. This one is by NYX. Very good, very dark. I love it. And just gonna wing her out. Next, I'm going to apply her lash on her lash line. These lashes are from the beauty supply store. She actually brought these in Nothing too much, nothing too fancy. Something natural, of course, because we're going for a natural look. I normally will apply mink lashes on my clients that I have in stock, but like I said, we were going for such a natural look that we didn't need any minks. Okay, next is foundation, and I'm using two foundations mixed. Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 355 Coconut and NARS Macchiato, and I'm using a damp beauty blender and pressing the foundation into her skin. And you want to make sure you're applying that foundation evenly. Next, I'll be taking some concealer 2 shades lighter than her complexion and going under her eye, and also going in with that LA Girl Pro in the shade Fine and going up under her eye for her highlight. The lighter shade concealer is actually from a brand called Pacifica, and it's in the shade 15WM. I did this concealer a tad bit lighter just to give the highlight a sort of pop under her eye, as you can see as I'm blending out. And I like to blend everything else out prior to blending out the under eye, just to give that under eye time to set in, because it gives it a flawless finish once you finally do get to blending it out. Here is where you'll see the two concealers colliding as I'm blending them together. It is very imperative that you're using a damp beauty blender during this process of blending out your makeup. Making sure everything is blended and there's no creases. Next, I'll be going up under her eye with my Sacha Buttercup and my Airspun mix with the same damp beauty blender and lightly tapping under her eye, setting all of her makeup. So for her contour, I'm using Black Opal in the shade Ebony, and I'm just using a flat brush and carving out her contour. So I'm taking another big flat brush and just blending out her contour, making sure that everything is blended and looks polished and even. Ooh, now she falling asleep. Okay, so next I'll be taking my Sacha Buttercup in my Airspun and setting that concealer and also just carving out those cheekbones. Then I'll be using my Sephora pressed powders to give her cheeks a little more definition. Here I'll be using a fluffy brush to dust away the setting powder that I applied to carve the cheeks and under the eye. This mascara is Maybelline Colossal Big Shot, and I'm just using it to blend out her eyelashes with the falsies. Now this part is my favorite part. I'm applying blush. I love to see blush on melanin girls, dark skinned girls, just women of color. I just love to see blush on women. So I'm using my Pixie Cosmetics and I'm applying the blush, and then I'm going back under her eye with that Maybelline Colossal Big Shot, and I'm applying it to her lash line at the bottom to flare out those lashes at the bottom. Now I am going to go back up under her eye and clean that up because she was moving a lot, but yeah. Onto the lips. I'm using my lip liner in the color Chestnut, and I'm lining her lips, getting them prepped for the lipstick. While I was having her blend in the lip liner, I went ahead and applied highlighter. This highlighter is from Black Radiance. I'm not sure of the shade, but I love this highlighter. It just takes the glam to a whole nother pop and makes this look like skin. And I'm just using a smaller brush and going up under her brow bone, applying it in all the glowy areas. I like to just take my pencil and go back in the brows and just make sure everything is filled and looks polished and clean. Now I'm applying a matte lip to her lip, but however, I didn't like this matte lip and how it dried up, so I ended up applying a gloss. But this matte lip is from Sigma Cosmetics in the shade New Mod. Yeah, I ended up applying a gloss because I think gloss just makes the glam look so much better. This gloss you can also find at your nearest beauty supply store. $1, $2. Nothing major. It'll top the look off. You don't gotta do too much when purchasing lip gloss. And just like that, we're all done. Taking my Cover FX setting spray and setting her on up. And boom, that's the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do have many more videos coming to you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in. Different techniques on the way. Like, subscribe, share. Hope to see you in the next video.